I mean, that's crazy, but maybe it's even crazier the fact that they brought smallpox as well and killed 90% of the Native Americans.
Yeah, that's
nuts.
That's a little worse.
Yeah, when you tell people that, because so many people, most people are aware there was a genocide of Native Americans.
Sure.
But most people are not aware that most of it was due to disease.
Right.
When I had explained that to someone, that it was 90% of the people were killed by smallpox, they're like, what?
And it was purposely introduced disease, correct?
I don't believe so.
Oh, it just came with people?
Yeah, it just came with people.
Interesting.
I mean, I don't think they really understood how to introduce diseases back then. Like the idea that they thought that you could have it on a blanket and introduce it. I don't think that's true. I think
interesting.
Let's find that out. I believe that myth has been busted. But they know now that that's what killed off the Mayans.
Yeah.
Like, because there was always this big mystery. Like, where'd the Mayans go?
Where did these people go?
They had this incredible civilization, so complex.
Yeah.
And mimicked the cosmos and their architecture. There's no evidence that the scheme worked.
Oh, this is regarding the blanket.
Infection of the blankets was apparently old, so no one could catch smallpox from the blankets. Besides, the Indians just had smallpox. Smallpox had reached Fort Pitt and had come from Indians, and anyone susceptible to smallpox had already had it. Yeah, I think it was just a thing that people had, and they brought it over, and then it killed everybody. It also killed everybody in the Amazon.
And people here in the Americas had no tolerance to it, right? Because they hadn't evolved alongside the disease, which had evolved over thousands of years or millions of years. Yeah.
They had no natural immunity to it.
Right.
And then that's also what they believe was responsible for decimating the Amazon. Like, they think the Amazon had millions of people.
The Incans and the Mayans and all those things.
All those people.
I didn't realize that. That's really interesting. Yeah.
The really wild stuff that's being done in the Amazon is LiDAR.
Oh, I know.
Where they're finding all this evidence of these ancient structures that were just overcome by the jungle.
Have you seen the Honduran lost city of the monkey god?
Yes.
So great.
Yeah.
There's a legit full civilization in Honduras, like a bustling city that they found in LiDAR 2 or 3 years ago, using LiDAR 2 or 3 years ago.
Just empty.
Empty.
Gone.
But like a full-scale city, not like a village or a town, like tens of thousands. Yeah, look at that.
Fucking wild.
Yeah.
But it totally makes sense, man, if you bring in smallpox. I mean, smallpox kills like 90% of the people that get it.
Right.
So it just fucking decimated the populations of these places where these European settlers made through. That's the whole story behind the lost city of Z, you know.
Well, I knew that the city went away and Percy went to look for it with his son and his son's friend, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't realize that the idea that smallpox had wiped it out was the reason behind it.
Well, the theory behind it is, and all sorts of diseases, not just smallpox, but that when the Europeans first came through and they first reported about these immense cities...
They were there.
Yeah, they were there.
Yeah.
And so then when people came back like 100 years later, they're like, this is bullshit.
Right.
Because the jungle would just overcome everything.
And it can in so little time.
So little time.
It's crazy. The rate of growth, when the jungle's left alone is unbelievable.
And then there's the weirdness that the jungle itself is actually man-made.
Whoa, hold on. I don't know about this.
You didn't know that?
No, tell me.
Yes. Most of the plants that are overwhelming the rainforest are from agriculture.
From ancient civilizations.
Yeah, I think it's like the ice cream bean tree and a bunch of other different trees. But these trees were all trees that had been grown. Yes, it is actually man-made. One of thousands of earthworks built by remarkable but little-known ancient societies. The Amazon, prior to the arrival of Europeans in the Americas in 1492, is commonly depicted as a pristine wilderness dotted with small, simple communities.
Wow.
The Amazon rainforest created. Click on that one. The supposedly pristine, untouched Amazon rainforest was actually shaped by humans. Over thousands of years, native people played a strong role in molding the ecology of this vast wilderness. So these trees that overwhelm the rainforest, they were planted.